Toni wants to talk about pubes, everyone.
This is pretty embarrassing.
Okay.
Basically what happened is the travelled up the
Up.
and onto the Hello and welcome to the Toni and Ryan podcast. My name's Toni. This is Ryan.
Howdy.
And we never start an episode of the podcast without a TAPA approval.
Yep, that Tapa is Toni and Ryan podcaster. So I'm distracted by Nate, who's in Philly, and he's living a different life to us because we go to bed very, very early.
Yep.
But Nate, what are you about to do after you approve today's show?
I'm going to eat dinner and go out and probably drink till the wee hours of the morning. Having a good week and celebrating.
Yeah.
Oh, why? What are we celebrating?
Yeah, what's going on?
I just got a promotion at work and some good news at the doctor. So I'm just like, well, might as well give them bad news down the road.
Okay, I was ready
I'm cleared
to
for that
fucking
thing,
celebrate.
but I'll
That's amazing.
see you on Sunday morning with something
with
real
another
bad.
problem. Well, fuck.
The kidneys are fine, but the liver's soon to not be. All right, Nate. Well, we
Nate,
approve
that's
of
fucking
that.
unreal.
You and your lifestyle. Do you approve today's episode?
Hell yeah, I do.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Cheers to Nate.
Hey, it's Nate from Philly, and you're listening to the Toni and Ryan podcast. Go Birds.
Before we officially start the show, Toni just Googled something, and what was in your Google search history?
The last thing that I Googled was, is Pedro Pascal single? Because I'm assuming he's watching right now, and if you are, then...
Is that why you tried it?
Yeah. Whew, double check.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did we find out?
Hasn't dated anyone publicly for like many years, but keeps his private life quite private. Not sure.
Could be a little side piece.
Who knows?
We're in his neck of the woods.
He
the next
could
few
be
weeks.
my side piece because obviously I'm publicly engaged.
Publicly engaged.
We've gone to public with it.
Yeah.
Gone to press.
Gone to press, but privately, you and Pascal.
Do you know what's so wild? Sorry, tangent. Like back in the day when you would do like a newspaper announcement, I guess it's like the equivalent of Instagram.
Yeah.
But like back in the day, it would be like, their families are proud to announce the engagement of like Toni and Alex or whatever.
The Lodges and the Toblerones
are coming together as one,
Yeah.
you know? Isn't that so wild?
What a strange concept.
That's crazy to me.
My grandma used to open the paper to see if anyone she knew died.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Oh,
They've gone. But I go, how many people do you know?
a lot apparently.
But like, really?
Yeah, because they couldn't scroll and see what people were up to, so they had to like go and meet them to find out what people are up to.
Yeah, but do you really know that many people that every time you open the paper, you think you might know someone?
Depends how many people are dying. Is it cold outside? What season?
It actually is getting colder. Yeah.
Rug up, or
the
I'd hate to-
frost is coming.
Yeah. Oh, Toni Lodge, cause of death. Crisp evening.
It could take your breath away sometimes, isn't it? Yeah.
People, including Tarpers, Toni and Ryan podcasters that listen to the show, are doing random side quests on their wedding days.
I love that.
Yeah. I think we can all be inspired and surprised, but mainly inspired. And this isn't a have a go at anyone.
No, we would never.
But
Safe
there's
space. But so with side quests, do you mean like, picking up the flowers that morning? Or do you mean like...
This is my definition of a side quest.
Please.
Because sometimes things go wrong and it's like, we didn't plan on doing this and blah, blah. But no, this is like we thought about what we wanted to do and we've made a decision to go and do this.
And it's not, we might do a family photo because obviously pretty normal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tarpa Jessica recently got married to her husband, Ben. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jessica and Ben.
Jess and Ben's wedding day had a bit of a random side quest. Now, we mentioned it yesterday on the show, but there's always like a little bit of downtime between the ceremony during the day and like the reception at night. And sometimes it's a time for a drink on the way but other times there's a long one. And I think...
Especially when they're, sorry to cut you off, but like different locations.
Oh, yeah.
How good is it when you go to a wedding and they go, it's all in one place. So you go, great, I can settle into the one spot we are.
Yeah.
Oh, the best. That's a real treat.
So Ben normally plays soccer for Launceston City on a Saturday afternoon. Little local league in northern Tasmania.
Oh, no, that's Liverpool. I was like, they just won like that huge thing.
Launceston, the third biggest town in Hobart, just won the Premier League.
Where I just was.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, oh, Liverpool, Launceston. Yeah, sorry. I got really excited then. I was like, oh my God, tell Liam Stapleton that Ben listens to the podcast, but it's all good.
So normally, he'd be playing football.
On a Saturday or whatever.
But obviously this weekend, well, probably not.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, in the morning, you're getting your suit on and then you're getting married. You're getting mazzed.
It turns out the time they secured at the church was early in the day, like real early, and the reception was not till later at night. No. So on their wedding day, here's a little excerpt from the local newspaper.
Oh, he had to be there. He's the goalie.
He's the goal. They didn't have a goalie.
Oh, well, they don't have a backup.
Yeah, so the photo I'm holding up, if you're listening to the pod, is the whole team, including him in there, and Tarpa Jessica in her wedding dress.
With her little, like, fur on, because it was probably fucking freezing.
Pretty fresh at Launceston, I would have thought.
That is iconic.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Could you imagine if he got hurt?
She got around it.
Yeah. I just keep thinking if he got hurt.
Oh, I didn't even.
He rolls his ankle.
Lose a tooth or
something. Something.
I'm just thinking about how pissed you'd be. You had to wear that dress all day.
Yeah.
Like, because I can't imagine it would be that comfy. It's probably quite heavy and like hard to go to the bathroom. And you'd be like, oh, should we stop and get a cheeseburger? You go, well, no, I can't squirt any tomato sauce onto this dress because I don't have a Tide pen to get it out before the fucking reception later.
One day we might do a separate segment. So I said to people, what was your random side quest on your wedding day?
Yeah.
We could do a whole segment on Macca's runs. But all different times. And one person, there's this iconic shot, the photographer's in the car behind them in the drive-through, and they're driving an old, classic, beautiful car with no top, and they're ordering like a cheesy.
That is so cute. That's
Toni
really
Lodge,
cute.
would you...
That's really sweet. Do you think that's really sweet? I think it's like the beauty in the everyday kind of vibe. That it's like you've made something special that you're like, oh, cheeky cheeseburger on the way through. Like, I just love it.
Let me try and find that photo real quick.
Because that is so fucking cute. Oh, that is so sick.
Iconic.
That is really cool.
Would you do that?
Get Macca's on the way back to my wedding or whatever.
No, I reckon we should.
I'd get someone else to get it.
I reckon you should get married at McDonald's.
Get married at a McDonald's?
I reckon you should.
I don't think I'd get married at a McDonald's.
You say that, and we'll put it on the screen and people can Google it themselves. You know the Macca's at Clifton Hill, how it's a like really old.
Oh, it's like a heritage building?
Yeah, but like some people, like a professional photographer has gone and got like beautiful shots on a beautiful day.
Absolutely.
And it just, you kind of go, oh.
Yeah.
Like I can see that.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, that Macca's, there is not much parking.
No.
So.
Well, that's the limo driver's problem.
The limo?
I'll pay for your limo on your wedding day.
I don't really want one.
Oh, so you want to park your own car at the limited parking McDonald's? Okay.
I'll just get an Uber.
Taylor.
Hi, Taylor.
We had a bit of time to kill between the ceremony and reception, so hubby and I hit the pokies and we won a bunch of cash.
Okay.
So there was like a club downstairs at pokies, and the hotel, they were above it. And they were like, oh, we got it down. Should we go down and,
have a slap?
And they won. And then we were late to the reception, says Taylor, because we couldn't figure out how to get the money out of the slot machine. Because like a print a ticket, and you got to take it to the fucking thing.
Guy.
Yeah. So they were late to the thing, and they're like, "Oh, what happened? Everything all right?" And she's like, "Whoa, fucking $100, motherfucker!" Like,
that's awesome.
Fuck yeah.
I reckon there'd be a few people that had done that, especially like, oh, we got married in Vegas or something.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty fun.
So in 2014, what's that? 11 years ago now, Hawthorn won the premiership.
Amazing.
Now, this couple in Perth, Hawks fans,
yeah,
a year earlier, just went, yep, we'll get married next year, September, beautiful springtime in Perth. Didn't really think that it would be grand final day, and even if it was, what's the chances your team's going to be in the big game?
But also, you want to watch it anyway, though.
Yeah.
Like, even if your team's not playing, it's still like, yeah.
And how do I know this story? Because I was in Perth in 2014 when Hawthorn won the grand final, and I went to a sports bar in the casino to watch the game. And that's me with the happy couple.
Oh, my is so funny.
So what they did is they got married before the game started. Because the Hawks are in the grand final. We can't miss the game. So they got married in the morning before the game started, and they went to the sports bar to watch the granny. Hawks have a win. They're like, sweet, let's hit the floor, and then we'll go to dinner later. Because the time difference, the grand finals are like midday in Perth.
Yeah.
And that's me with them.
That is amazing.
And I go, can I get a photo? And they go, fuck yeah.
I love that you got your Hawks scarf on and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so fun. Oh, do you remember their name?
No,
Sorry.
I don't.
Oh,
I don't.
I hope they're still together.
Yes, when I found that photo last night, I was like, I wonder how those guys are going.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a great story.
Yeah.
My mum and dad, between ceremony and a reception once, they were in the city and they're like, oh, well, what should we do? And they bought a Dyson. They bought a vacuum cleaner. Fuck. And like,
That actually is exciting.
yeah. And they bought a Dyson.
Had they been doing their research previously? They read the reviews?
Just think that and it was like back before handheld Dysons. It was like one of the upright, like,
Did
ball
it have the thing
ones.
where you could push the button and it self-retracted the cord?
Yeah, it did have that. Yeah, but that was first of its kind. You know, that wasn't really a thing then. I'm talking. This was probably in like 2000. Probably 2001 or 2000, like very long time ago.
A big year for vacuums.
And my mum like wasn't a drinker, so she would always
So
drive.
her addiction was vacuum cleaning.
No, well, so like dad drove there and mum drove, so they had the car. So the Dyson was just in the back of the car like during the wedding. Isn't that the weirdest thing you've ever thought about? Like they're inside having fun and out in the 2000 series Land Cruiser out the front, there's a Dyson in the back. Probably under a blanket or something. You know, oh, well, don't even pinch out Dyson. It probably cost them $1,000. Like, they were really expensive.
There goes the honeymoon.
Yeah. It wasn't their wedding. They were guests.
Did anyone else think it was their wedding?
No.
Did you skip it?
wasn't
I think you
their
skipped over
wedding.
that part. I'm assuming
No,
your mum
they were
is in her wedding dress, your dad's in his suit, and they go, fuck, we got an hour to kill. Should we go get a Dyson? Sorry, that's what the whole time. Like, how have I not heard this story before? Talking about wedding side trips, did you not mention that 10 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Oh, I got one.
I don't have anything. Sorry. Yeah. So now check savings or credit, and you go, sorry, my veil's in my face. No, it was. They were wedding guests.
Did your mum and dad have the same name in the end? Like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they were both called Liz.
yeah.
Like Lodge.
No, but it's like the first time you make a purchase.
They got married before I was born, so this is like.
But the first purchase you make after getting married, you've got a new name on
go
your card.
Like, oh, Toni Toblerone.
Yeah,
You know,
they go, oh, sorry, the card says my old name.
Yeah.
When'd you get married? And she goes, when do you reckon? Look what I'm wearing. When do you reckon?
Prove to me you're married. Well,
I'm wearing the dress, sweetheart.
yeah.
You don't suspect I just put this dress on to come and get the wedding day sale, did you?
Because we would never. The sweetheart sale on the Dyson. Newlywed special.
Wedding day only, 15% off.
We couldn't be newer wed.
Yeah. Find someone newer wed than me.
The ink is still wet.
in this Godfrey store.
In this Godfrey. Oh, that's
Do you
funny.
go and consummate the wedding? It's like, what? Got a Dyson out, if you know what I mean. They go, oh yeah, no, I get it.
The guy standing there with the bowling
Yeah.
ball.
She might
in
be,
the thing.
she might be married, but it still sucks. You know what I'm saying?
That is my mother.
Oh, everyone go listen to yesterday's episode and go fuck yourself.
Hey, it's Nate from Philly, and you're listening to Toni and Ryan.
A massive shout out to a few of our champion tubbers over at our Patreon. We have heaps of exclusive stuff over at our Patreon if you want to check it out. If you love this, you'll love that. Happy Tiger Girl, thank you very much. Chris Watts, Simone Riggs, bit of a rig on her, Bridie Crow, Hayley Buckley, and Hayley Donovan. Thank you very much. And also, you're seeing, if you're watching on YouTube, the names scrolling across the bottom. That's every tier of Patreon imaginable.
All three of them.
All three of them.
So I've just had people might have seen this, but I needed to burp and then tried to do it quietly and then remembered it's a video show.
And so you couldn't just like...
Yeah, but then so instead of it like coming out and making noise, I tried to do it internally and then my cheeks just like and then I went, it's on film and that all just happened in the last 30 seconds.
Oh, I was working.
And then did a little, so... I'm embarrassed.
Missed the whole
I know.
thing.
Because you were busy holding the fort
down the fort.
like you always do. The muscles of this show carrying me.
Let's not get too
what's coming
ahead of ourselves because I want to talk about my pubes.
Toni wants to talk about pubes, everyone.
Everybody has body hair. We were all born with hair on our bodies. Let's start with this.
Was this addressed in the Barbie movie? Because I feel like if a bunch of people aren't, it's them.
Don't have hair on their bodies.
Like Ken is just...
smooth, up and down. Yeah, not a single bit of body hair.
Yeah.
No, so...
I wish I was Ken.
No, you don't. You're way better than Ken.
I'm hairier than Ken.
Yeah.
Sorry,
good.
I've also prepared for this break and I'm also like not feeling good about myself.
No, it's all good. So basically, it's actually a very serious question.
Yep.
How did you know that your pubes were too long? Like, when did you know? And I'm not saying this in like I like hooked up with someone and it was I mean like when was it an OH&S issue? Because
what job do I have before I answer that question?
This one.
Okay.
Because I think that like people are it was like a bit hairy and I didn't feel like confident or whatever. Actually so valid, but that's not what I need.
You're
right now.
like, no. It's like, come on, mate.
Yeah.
You've been too comfy for too long. It's been a long winter. Come on.
Well, but not even like, maybe they're a bit long as in to look or whatever. I mean like when did you know? Because something has happened to me and I wanted to do this anonymously and Ryan said no.
No, you put your name to it.
And so I am.
Yep.
But something happened to me and I'm actually like, this is pretty embarrassing.
Okay. It's a vulnerable moment and I'm here to support you.
Are you picking a hair out of your mouth?
No.
That's fucked because it's so much worse than that. As you know, every night to bed, no, everyone knows this. Okay. Everyone knows. I wear a nightie to bed every night and just a nightie.
Sorry.
It's actually
I don't know
not
what's about to happen, but my imagination is just running wild.
Okay. Times that by about 7,000 because
I don't know how to behave right now.
No, and
are you
that's
looking for maturity? Are you looking for support? Are you looking for the giggling 11-year-old boy?
All actually fine. Like I'm not going to tell you how to behave, but this is just something has happened that unprecedented times, like crazier than COVID.
That's
conspiracy, Jason. Sorry. Okay.
Did my grandpa die during your pubes?
Oh my God. I need you to actually have a bit of a refresh.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. As everybody knows, I sleep at nighttime with a nightie on and that's it. No undies because someone's nan told me when I was like 5, like, you got to let your bum breathe at nighttime, so don't wear knickers to bed. It's like one of those things everyone's mum or grandma tells them that when they're a kid and like I've done it ever since.
Yep.
I drink heaps of water. And I woke up in the middle of the night needing to do a wee. During the night, in my slumber, my pubes, which are long, had kind of... It's not even going the way that you think.
Well, is it going the way of your hands are gesturing? Because that's just...
My pubes had combined and combed like forward into this little mohawk. And so like the pubes from both sides of the flaps had like combined, rendering my pussy flaps closed ultimately at the end of the day.
Like a bridge.
So like a bridge, like this little like whoop. I sat down on the toilet, and because it's nighttime, so I sat maybe a little bit further forward. Basically, what happened is the wee travelled up the pubic spout and onto the floor. Onto the bath mat.
Up the pubic spout. Here is my handle. Here is my pubic spout.
Yes.
When I get all steamed up. Sorry. Big song at our home at the moment.
Hopefully not.
Which is now ruined, obviously. So
the wee has travelled up and over and onto the floor.
So you've just pissed forward straight off the front of the...
Because the pubes just created this straw, and what I'm imagining is gravity has...
Force, gravity.
Yeah.
Would you say it was...
Like a siphon.
Your pubes was kind of created like a water slide?
Well, what do you think a spout is, if nothing else?
It is just a water slide for people.
So...
And that's when you knew... It's probably time. And you know when you get up to do a wee in the middle of the night, you like try and stay as asleep as possible. Yeah. And I'm like, well, I can't ignore that. Oh, you probably could.
Nah. Well,
that sounds like a tomorrow problem.
Nah,
yeah, you're right.
You know?
Yeah.
So then I had to jump in the shower. Oh. Thanks, everyone. Luckily, it wasn't on my nightie because obviously I'd like hoiked that up around my buzz.
Oh, because that would be the worst part of all of this.
Oh, if then my pajamas were dirty, yeah. Can you imagine? What a pain in the ass.
Yeah. It's not the worst thing I've imagined in the last...
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So then I had to jump in the shower, and then I had to, the next day, then like wash the bath mat, obviously. And so I just, when did you know that your pubes were too long?
Was it this year that you called yourself a lawn queen?
See, I've been paying too much attention to outdoors.
You've been mowing the wrong lawn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, dude. How do you feel now? Like now a few days have passed.
I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
Still.
Have you? I don't want to tell you how to live your life. Have you taken on that and
What are you asking?
Is the bridge still standing?
It is actually because I just was like, well, I need to deal with that, and I just haven't, because then I had to wash the bath mat. So blah, 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 you know. But it's Friday now, so maybe tomorrow treat myself.
Oh, a little weekend trip.
Yeah. Take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an everything shower. Yeah. So yeah.
That's a good pub question. You know, when you're those questions you have just for people at the pub.
What pub do you go to, dude?
That could be one people try out this weekend.
Yeah. How did you know your pubes were too long? So in today's episode thread, the YouTube comments, maybe if people have a tale. Do you have a time, Ryan, come to mind when did you know your pubes were too long?
Yeah, but do we just need your moment to just be a moment for a bit?
No, because I think I need you to come and help me.
Oh, okay. So if we're both embarrassed, then we're friends.
Because I thought you would think it was funnier, and you're kind of looking at me with pity in your eyes. And I thought
I asked how you wanted me to respond.
No, I know, and I didn't know. But now that you're looking at me with pity, I'm like, well, no, it's not sad. It's funny.
As someone who... As someone who also has to get up to pee in the night, I know
careful.
that all you want is to pee and go back to bed and forget it ever happened.
But because you just
I don't want consequences.
Stay asleep.
I don't want extra admin. I don't want tasks to complete.
Yeah.
I don't want to be reminded of my lack of self-admin.
Yeah.
I just want to...
Because all of a sudden, a simple week turned into a calamity of errors. Obviously, the title of the episode. Do you have a story?
Do you want a story to feel like we're in this together?
Yeah.
Fuck.
If you have one. If you don't have one.
No, I do, but I wish I didn't.
Oh, see? Oh, I can't wait to look at you with pity in my eyes. All good.
Fuck, I hate this.
You know what will help? What? Do you want to do it anonymous? Say someone sent it in.
Nah. You were brave.
Thank you so much.
And I need to support your bravery and be
I was
brave
camping,
myself.
You know, I'm
You
camping.
are
I'm
brave.
a brave girl.
You know how pubic hair like gets curly?
Yeah.
What?
No, like, yeah.
So you know.
I'm so glad I'm now on the other
See
side.
what
of
I
this.
mean?
Yeah.
So you know how if you just like. Yeah, if you're just like having to scratch around and whatever. And like, if you were to like pull at it, it would like uncurl. You know?
Yeah.
And so I guess what I'm saying is when you like pull at it and uncurl it, you realize like it's a lot longer than you thought because when it's curled,
Yeah.
it's like
Coiled up. It's like
Yeah.
a nest.
I'm actually crying because of the shame that what I'm about to say. Let me text you.
No, you just need to say it. I don't want to say this out loud, but just
It's a podcast.
rip the Band-Aid off.
I was on.
We don't need to see a photo.
Yeah, you won't be getting one. When you uncoil it, if the hair is longer than your dick is, that's when you know. Now, for me, I don't have that long. Other people, they might have more time, but that's when you know. That's when you know. It had been coiled. Georgia started this week. Thanks for coming in, G.
Okay.
The ratio's off.
Soft or
Your
hard?
peen. I said I was playing.
Oh.
If your pubes are longer than your peen, it's time. Oh, you look disgusted. Why aren't you laughing?
Nah.
It's a good rule of thumb.
That's awesome.
Oh, don't say thumb.
I've got to love to say it here.
Are we not talking? Are we just going to...
Oh, no, we can keep going.
I don't want to.
How
I
long
just-
was it?
About 2.5 inches. See
No,
these
not the hair.
See these jelly beans? A bit longer than one of those.
So the jelly beans compared to that plant is what we're
This is what it looks like.
is what we're dealing with.
Welcome to Ryan's anatomy class. I don't want to use the green one. Oh, pink, that's nice. Not orange. I've been tanning.
Yeah, don't use blue.
No.
This was just an excuse for Ryan to eat a jelly bean, I fear. Okay. Yeah.
get it?
Yeah. Yeah, and so what happened with me?
No, yeah.
Spout. Like that.
Doing jelly bean?
No thanks. So if you've got a similar story, or you just want to maybe say whether mine
We're
was
all in
worse
this
or
together.
Ryan's was worse,
Hang on, whose is worse? I don't think it was mine.
I pissed on the floor
Yeah. I didn't piss anywhere.
because
My
of a
story.
pubic water spout.
That's pretty fucking bad. That's pretty fucking bad.
Oh, well, like, don't be nasty about it.
I'm just saying it's pretty bad.
I've got You Love to See It here, and I
I don't love to say anything.
I
actually.
really wish I had a different You Love to See It because this one's it's good, but
Do you want me to do a cleansing one?
I
'Cause
think
mine
no.
is
I
actually
think
the perfect for what we just talked about.
I feel like yours might. If we need a cleanse, it might be after this. Do you know what? Like, should we get all the bad shit out and then cleanse at the end?
Mine's not a...
You just said mine could cleanse us.
Oh, but it's just like... It's a... No. I meant more just
okay,
like...
we'll go.
Thanks to Guy.
I trust you.
I don't. Thanks to Guy Carter for bringing this to my attention. He's a Tarpees legend.
Hi, guy. Sorry. Hi, guy.
The middle aisle at Aldi always has random items.
Yep.
Sometimes it hits, sometimes it misses.
Yep.
And sometimes it fucking hits. Please look at your phone.
Oh. Blowjob stool. Hairy. Coiled, maybe.
A little blowjob stool.
So is that for sitting on to give the blowjob or to receive the blowjob?
I assume to give, just because of the height of the stool. But then what would you say, Toni?
I think,
As an avid sucker of dicks.
whoa. I think both. I mean, mix it up, isn't it? Yeah. Bring some spice into the bedroom.
Wouldn't that be nice sitting on with a bare butt though?
No.
No?
Get mixed in with my pubes.
Oh yeah, you don't know
braid together.
You don't know where Toni's pubes ends and the grey stool starts.
Exactly right.
That wasn't a cleanser at all.
Not really. I'm going to do my best with this one though.
Please.
My love to see is from Amethyst Bailey, who sent this through on Patreon. Amethyst says, "Hi, I did hair for 24 years."
So Toni, by the sound of it.
And was an exclusive Kevin Murphy hair salon and educator for the brand. Now, if anybody remembers, only fairly recently, we shared a confession.
Do you want to play the reel here?
Play the video.
I was staying in a fancy hotel.
Nice.
And I was in the very fancy bathtub, feeling very fancy and sexy, and I decided to put the fancy shampoo bottle inside me and it got stuck. After some panicked attempts to retrieve it, I put the fancy robe on and went down to the fancy lobby to ask for help.
Use the phone! Use the phone! That's what the phone's for!
The staff was super professional, but clearly didn't believe me when I said it was an accident. The paramedics took me back up to my room where I lay on my back on the bed, legs akimbo, and they were in there trying to remove it.
The shampoo at the QT in Sydney is Kevin Murphy, and that's a very big square bottle. So when I'm thinking what could I shove into my pussy? Never have I personally, not to yuck anyone's yum, but never have I personally gone, I'll go for something oblong.
I will get the Kevin Mitchell up there.
Murphy.
I'm thinking of Paul Mitchell.
No, you're thinking of Kevin James, the guy from Mall Cop.
I have never thought of getting the king and queens of Queens inside me. Did you poo? Did you poo?
I'm going to have to go check. I'm so sorry. I think I've just shit my pants. I'm so sorry.
She slipped. She slipped.
So there isn't any Vegemite on the roll. But the jar is full. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
So, anyway, thanks Amethyst for reminding us of that. But Amethyst said, I actually know Kevin Murphy and his partner. So I messaged the clip
Does she live in Queens?
I messaged the clip about the shampoo bottle that we just watched to Kevin's husband, Louis, who was dying laughing apparently and said Kevin had already heard about it and had been sent the video many times. So a huge shout out to Kevin Murphy.
Oh, a huge shout out to everyone sending him the video.
Thank you very much for sharing the good word and sending that on to Kevin Murphy. So
that is good news.
Pretty cool.
Is he looking to hire some ambassadors for the brand?
I'm not sure. I might stay in touch with Amethyst and see where we get to. Yeah.
How's everyone
I wonder
feeling?
if he's still cutting hair because I could.
What salon are they at?
No, they said they did hair for 24 years, so I don't know if they're doing it anymore.
Come out of retirement for a special
talk
cause.
to Amethyst.
Bring the big
Team
scissors.
haircut.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she
We
can
could
do
all
both
go.
of us.
Yeah, short back and sides. We'll be back on Monday.
That's actually the last episode of Toni and Ryan.
If you're watching on YouTube, we actually do an episode every single day of audio. So Monday to Thursday, there's
you
episodes.
can get more
those
of that,
days.
I guess.
Yeah, no, and why wouldn't you want to? So love that for you. But see you Monday.
Love ya.
Love you.